welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Dabs.
Aloha!
And who are you?
I'm Johnny 5.
That's right. And why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
Because there's 5 letters in Aloha!
And why are you saying Aloha?
Because we're doing a Hawaiian themed show today.
Well, in that case, everybody needs to say Aloha. It needs to be like the Tiki Room.
I think so. So when I say Aloha, you say Aloha.
Mm-hmm.
Aloha!
Aloha!
It's just like the Tiki Room.
Except the bird didn't wake up.
No, which is a good thing.
There's no bird in here.
The bird would interrupt our show.
Or drop something on you. You never know, it's possible. If it were going to happen, it'd happen on you because you have a black hat.
It's true.
It's always the things that will make the biggest mark that ends up happening.
Yeah.
So we are celebrating Hawaii tonight because Aulani opened up a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Hey, Aulani! Sorry,
it's Hawaiian, not Italian.
Aren't they, like, right next to each other?
Absolutely. On a map? I don't know.
Well, if you fold it right.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who legitimately thought that Alaska was in a box off the coast of Florida. Like, that's where Alaska actually was, because that's where it was on the map. That is true. That's true.
I hope he never tried to visit.
Yeah. Well, we could just swim there. Look how close it is. It's just...
Like the lady that tried to swim from Cuba to Florida?
Yeah.
She's tried twice and hasn't made it. The first time it was too rough, and the second time she got stung by something. I don't think it was stingrays. It was something dangerous.
Like a jellyfish or
jellyfish. Yeah, we'll say she got stung by jellyfish.
She got stung by a deep sea bee.
Mm-hmm. But she didn't have a giant sea turtle to ride out on. Do you know what
Obscure
I'm referencing?
reference. No, yeah, okay. I get it. It's just an odd reference to make. No.
Look of I don't know what you're talking about, or if that was the.
It's a reference that comes right before one of my favorite lines in any movie, which is, "Well, don't just stand there, jump on him."
That's always a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we doing tonight?
Whatever we feel like. I mean, we don't have the live broadcast, so we can really just sit back and chill. I want to make a couple of announcements, though.
Announcements.
So I would like all of
everybody pay attention. These are very important announcements.
Safety announcements.
There are exits. From Johnny 5, you know they must be important.
There are exits at the front, side, and rear of the plane.
No, just right there.
There's
only
one right behind the camera.
We're in deep doo-doo if we go.
We seriously are. No, if you look above this video, you might notice that the episode number on this is not episode number 53.
No.
It is episode 101.
Which is the 53rd episode.
It is the 53rd episode, but what we decided to do is we want to keep our years in self-contained chunks, our season of 52 weekly episodes.
Since we are now in our second year.
Since we're now in our second year, our second season, every episode is going to start with a 1. Because all of our first year,
really,
we started from 0. All our first year ones didn't have anything before them, so we're going to put a 1 in front of all these. It's like hotel rooms, you know. If it's 127, then it's on the first floor. If it's 2, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's why we jumped from 52 to 101, is so we would know what season all of our videos came from.
And if you're really glad that you know that announcement and you thought it was a valid and important announcement, leave us a comment.
Mm-hmm. Leave us a comment anyway.
Next announcement.
Next announcement is so this is YouTube. You're most likely watching us on YouTube or in some embedded player through the power of YouTube.
Anyway, continue.
Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure how you're getting us. Or I'm really hoping that
the window's closed.
The window's closed. The other option is if we ever make a DVD out of these shows, that might be how you're seeing us. But
and
how would we know? We apologize, right? But if you love this show, and I know a lot of you do, we want it to be easier on you for getting this show. So if you haven't already, there's a subscribe button up at the top there. So please click that subscribe button, and then you'll be constantly in the know of as soon as we upload new videos.
You can be the first to see Geeks Corner every week.
Absolutely.
I know it's a race every week. Who can be the first and leave that first comment? Exactly.
And you'll also get to see all of the cool, like the parade footage and all the fireworks and stuff like that.
Next week, we're going to be announcing a giveaway.
Yeah.
I just decided that as we were speaking, because I looked across the room and I said, I have a giveaway sitting over there. We're going to have a giveaway next week.
And this is the kind of stuff that happens on Geeks Corner. If you're not one of the first people to know about it, you're lost. You let those
completely lost, and this is a giveaway you do not want to miss.
Yeah, we're not going to give too much away now because we're going to give it away next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good.
I don't know what that was, but it came from underneath the desk.
That sounds like a good movie. It came from underneath the desk.
Does that
Don't
mean I
walk,
die
run from the terror
the
under the
movie?
desk. Huh?
I don't know.
Comments. Comments.
What the movie should be? I don't
Yeah,
know.
sure. Something about that.
Yeah, hopefully I don't die in the movie. So, we like to read.
Speak for yourself. No, I like to read as well.
read. Johnny 5 is learning to read. It's quite exciting.
Books have all those letters
Mhm.
and things.
So,
I like numbers was the second half of that thought.
okay. I thought you were making a Beauty and the Beast reference.
Next they'll be thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way you delivered it made me think of that. But,
Gesundheit.
yes. So what you don't know and you won't see this week is there's a dog that's not asleep under my desk right now. That is my dog. And we are going to have a dog episode if we get enough
A
comments.
DAPs Dog Show.
The DAPs
something.
Dog Show. Where you will see Johnny Five's dog and my dog. We've shown Wendy before, who isn't my dog. But you will see my dog and Johnny Five's dog once we get him trained well enough to be able to be on TV.
Or even before. I don't.
Or even
we're
before.
never
It'll be an
sure.
interesting episode. You will not want to miss
Oh
it.
yes.
But anyway, we like to read.
Let's go with what we were doing before. We like
Yeah.
to read.
But we don't like to go to the library.
No.
No, that's too much work because we're in the digital era. And the dog is now leaving from under the desk. I don't know if you can see that, but he just moved. So there is a sneak peek at the future DAPS Dog Show, who no longer wants to be in the room. And, yeah, this
We
is
may experience
technical
a bit of turbulence.
difficulties. You might get to go for a ride. So we like to read.
We like to read.
Back to we
Let's
like to
keep
read.
going with the thing.
We don't like to go to libraries,
No.
which means that we love our tablets because you can read now on your tablets. And there's free books.
Yes.
Lots of free books that you can
There
get.
is an app for that.
There's an app for everything. So we were looking through free books last week and we found pretty much the most amazing book I've ever seen.
One of the most helpful pieces of information you could possibly
This
receive.
is an absolute must read. This is as important as do checkoutmysite.com.
Dude.
Checkoutmysite.com.
.com.
Which you should still visit because if he or she, I think it was a she.
I couldn't tell. I really couldn't tell.
If
from the...
it listened to us, they have put a donate now button, hopefully, up so that we can donate to do checkoutmysite.com to continue their fine programming.
Mhm.
But we like to read. And we found this book, and it's called Protect Yourself from Mind Control. It's an essential book for every library.
Yes. And instead of making you read it yourself,
We thought we'd read excerpts. Snippets.
pieces, components.
Now, I would
Byproduct.
really like to read with the lead sentence. The very first sentence in the book says this: many people now understand that some conspiracies have moved quite beyond the theoretical. And then it goes on to say, all these different reasons about how governments spy on people, and that there's the possibility of intrusion by extraterrestrials, or malevolent spiritual entities, and multinational corporations like PepsiCo and Walmart. But it asks this very important question: with all of these potential threats, how can you protect yourself?
It does create quite an interesting thing to think about,
So I'm going to read you this next sentence and a half, 2 sentences, and then that'll be all I'm going to give away for this week.
Yeah.
And if you want, we'll bring it back.
Just something, just an initial look into a little bit of how to protect your brain.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, this person says, to keep your thoughts private and to protect yourself from malign influence, you need to shield your mind. Makes sense. And the best mind shield is the traditional tinfoil hat. I think we should leave them hanging at that point, because it actually does go into more.
Yeah. Oh
so
yeah.
if you want to
There's
hear more
details
about the tinfoil hat,
why tinfoil and not saran wrap,
and there's more in here, and
why not a wig
there's
cap?
measurements.
Cardboard.
We can go into that. How to fold it. The proper wearing of a protective foil hat. Say that fast 5 times. Oh, don't forget safety considerations.
Oh,
We'll get
yeah,
into that
yeah.
at some
Not
point.
my lightning storm.
This is not a toy. Do not let children
There's
under 3.
even fashion considerations.
Well, of course.
You know, they
You
thought of
should,
everything in this book.
Once your mind is purely your own, you should bedazzle your foil hat.
Well, that might not be what he said. We should.
That's what I say.
We're gonna
that's
leave
what
him
I
hanging.
say.
We'll get back to protect your mind
Yes,
from the control of
we
that.
will get back to protecting your mind.
Yeah, we will. Let's move forward now.
Let's move forward, because
Forward.
what is this?
The year
Of the future.
of the future.
The year of the future. So, we are going to start giving
We
you...
are not going to do headlines tonight.
No,
I'm sorry.
no headlines tonight.
No headlines.
But
for
we
the
are going to
future.
give you a sneak peek into the actual future,
without
into the
giving
near
you
future,
a peek of anything.
without letting you know a
Because we
thing.
don't have that
But-
kind of technology.
We would like to give you a little insight from a segment that is so new and so innovative that it doesn't even have a song or
a logo
or an
anything.
intro slide. None of that.
Just has us saying.
It just has a saying. and
around. Are we going to say it?
Yeah, we are. I was going to
Okay.
do a little more
Oh, you
spiel.
keep going.
But
You're
no,
doing great.
it's a segment we like to call Around the Corner. And what this is a look at what's around the corner at DAP Studios. What are the things that we're working on that are more or less around the corner that are coming up. So
Did you
just
get the reference, the corner?
right, because
Corner.
there's a whole thing.
I'm sure
and
you can
this
figure
has
out
been
who
in the
came up with the name.
Oh yeah, we've been planning this for years. Specifically, the one you've all watched.
That was the year of the past.
The year of the
The
something.
last year's.
Yeah.
In the
It's
past.
like the Chinese zodiac. It's like, oh yeah, it's the year of the panda, the year of
Mhm.
penguin, whatever. I don't pay attention.
Okay. Back to
Anyway,
the year of the future.
Around the corner. What's around the corner? Just this week, we have filmed footage that we will be editing and arranging, manipulating, all of that kind of stuff
Cutting.
to present one of our first DAPS shorts. Or DAPS Productions
Mhm.
that is completely independent of any series that we've created in the past.
Brand new.
It's kind
It
of a
might hold
crossover.
references.
It might reference other things we've done in the
Mhm.
past, but it's mostly a bridge.
Might even
into
have
something.
cameos. You never know.
Might have cameos, and it might lead into a full show series that we produce in the future.
You know that obviously leads to the death of a beloved character.
hmm
Isn't that what they always do?
Oh yes, it's a yeah.
So
Tune
if you would
into
like
the
to see
season
Johnny
closer.
5
No,
nominated.
whoa, hey, no, we're not.
Oh, okay.
This
I thought
is
that's
not
what we
something
were
we're putting up to comments. No, we'll.
Oh, okay. We get to choose.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we
So-
gotta keep something in our control.
So keep your eyes open, because in the next month or so, we will have our first DAPS short that's coming around the corner.
And that's around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, do you have something else?
I don't have anything else.
Did you look at Do Check Out My Site last
I
week, by
did.
the way?
I did, and that stinking song has been stuck in my head.
all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could perform it live, because
You can. I don't have...
you don't have the whole thing memorized?
No. But go ahead.
But you don't want to perform the song live?
I remember the Star Trek and Across the
Star
Universe.
trekking across the universe. It was so if you go to checkoutmysite.com and this video is not up, then do a YouTube search for Star Trek and
Across
Across
the
the
Universe.
Universe.
Because it's really quite
yeah,
funny.
and it's not a Beatles reference. It's
No.
just a Star Trek.
What was the Spock line that you
It
kept
was
saying over
it's
and over
life,
again?
Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain. It's like, and this is literally what the entire song is. And each character had their own thing. You know, it's like, we come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. And it's just this little claymation. It's beautiful. So go check that out,
Yeah.
as well as do checkoutmysite.com. So if we're not going to perform that song live,
We can perform another song.
I think so.
We should, because
I
we're in
think so.
Hawaiian shirts.
We're in Hawaiian
You know
shirts.
who also likes Hawaiian shirts? Speaking of Hawaiian shirts, do you know?
I do know.
Do you? And don't snap your fingers, please. Was that an echo, or did you snap?
No, that was a double clap.
That
That's
was
a-
pretty cool.
No,
Wow.
it's
John Lasseter likes Hawaiian shirts, for those of you that don't know.
Yes, yes.
So, do you want to do the honors?
So, Mr. Lasseter, again, this is now, we've done this show for a year. This is a show with a legacy
This
and a
is
history.
legitimate.
Yeah, we have a base that we've come from, and this is the year of the future. And when I think of the future, and I think
Making
of
the dog
forward-minded,
cry.
right? It's such a touching, sweet moment. When I think of the future and I think of forward-minded people, I always
John
think of John
Lasseter is
Lasseter.
definitely a forward-minded person.
So please, if you would like to join us, as
you can have his chair.
yeah, you can sit right where I'm sitting. I will move off to the side and allow you to have this cushion. It's a very comfortable couch. You have no clue. So please come on to our show and find out. Even the dog is begging you to come on to our show.
How cute is she? Come on.
Right?
You know you want. So let's get on to the song.
I think we should.
This is going to be amazing.
Yes.
Do you have an instrument? I happen to have a mandolin sitting right here.
You happen to have a mandolin?
Just happen to.
You should write a song about a mandolin.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I wrote the song about mandolin.
Yeah.
The one and only.
Have we told them the trivia behind that song?
That I wrote it at Coke Corner at Disneyland without any instruments.
Without any instrument, like he wrote the lyrics and the chord progression without ever testing it or playing a single note.
I also wrote the melody.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing, right at Coke Corner.
Yeah. In like
That's
2
how
minutes.
awe-inspiring or musically inspiring Ragtime Robert is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't checked him out yet, YouTube or go to Coke Corner on a Friday or a Sunday afternoon and get some great music.
Absolutely.
Were we gonna do a song or what were we gonna do?
I think we were just gonna hold these and talk.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can talk as we play the music. Let's sing. You can sing.
I'm
Loud, so they can hear you.
In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the birds sing words and the flowers bloom. In the tiki 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 room.
No, I don't want to
Take it. No?
No. You have to take it. You're the singer.
Welcome to our tropical hideaway, you lucky people, you. If we weren't in the show starting right away, we'd be in the audience too.
All together.
In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the birds sing words and the flowers grow. In the tiki 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 room.
You know another one?
Tahuahila, tahuahila, ehuhenila, pilikolola, tututuilua, itukoila, hanulipuita palahi, Hawaii, No, because that's the next part. They do the drum.
Yeah, we don't have those.
I have
No. You have a banjo, you don't have a drum.
a drum.
If you get a drum, you can play the drum.
Okay,
and
fine.
if
We
you get a
let's
banjo,
move on to the
you
next
play
one.
the banjo.
Okay.
Just keep singing.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's all warble like nightingales. Give your throat a treat. Take your time from the birds, now you all know the words. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Let's whistle it.
In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the birds sing words and the flowers grow. In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, tiki tiki room.
Oh, must have been bad because they didn't see
Oh.
that. Sympathy clap.
Oh,
So that
no
is
more
our
live
lifetime
music.
we
Again.
have for tonight, because, yeah, we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.